Hey fam, it's been a minute since I've been here and I wanted to share something with you. I actually had planned, I'm off work today and I had planned to make some videos today, something completely different, and I am going to still do them because it's time. But something happened a little while ago that kind of shifted everything in perspective for me, and I just wanted to share it with you. When I woke up this morning, I had all these grandiose plans about how I was going to get off to a rip-roaring start, and I was going to come down and do this, and this as far as the videos and some projects and things that I had to do. I had this whole day, like, so productive. Well, in true ADHD fashion, you know that didn't all happen. And I wound up staying in the room later because that became organizing the drawers and then something else and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, long story shorter, I came downstairs with the idea and the thought in my head to take the chair that I'm sitting in, take it out into the common ground. In fact, in my little notebook, I started doing an outline of some of the videos that I wanted to do, and it was called, I think it was something, Meeting in the Temple of the Common Grounds, because I live in a condo, and that's where I usually go to meditate. Well, I'm not showing it to you yet because that's part of what I wanted to share with you. So everything kept going wrong. Time was doing its thing. And instead of me going outside early enough, I did sit outside, get a little meditation in. But after that, I changed my mind about, for whatever reason, I just decided I wasn't going to pull the chair under the tree and video there all day and all that good stuff. And I didn't go out and outside like I was supposed to. And then the rains came. And I was kind of beating myself up a little bit because I was like, you know what? If you hadn't drug your feet and got distracted by all those other things, you could have gone ahead and done that. And now you're behind schedule, blah, blah, blah. So I go back inside because the rains came, and I'm sitting at the desk, and I hadn't been there but a few minutes, and I hear this dun 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 dun. And at the time, I dismissed it. I thought maybe one of the neighbors bumped something against the wall, or maybe it was something in the background of one of the videos I was listening to. I paid it no mind. So I went ahead and did a new moon meditation with my long distance partner, and we were doing our thing. And as soon as the meditation was over, I was kind of sitting at the desk, and I get a knock at the door. It's my next door neighbor. She was like, "Did you hear that a little bit ago?" And I was like, "Yeah." She said, "That tree came down." Now this is why, like I said, I kept pointing over there but wasn't showing y'all. If plans had gone like I wanted them to go, following my whatever I came in mind with this morning, and was beating myself up because I didn't do any of that for some reason. If I had followed my plan, I would have been sitting out in the yard when this thing came down right here. This huge tree, right where that big first knot of branches is, was right about where I would be sitting if I had been following my plan. I'm so grateful sometimes that between me learning to follow my intuition and the ADHD, it still works out in my favor. And it does for you too. That was one of the things, y'all. I don't want this video to be long, so I'm going to cut this one short here. But please tune in, because the next thing I want to talk about for the few minutes is July 4th and July 5th. This is a very important time that we're in. We are entering an extremely powerful awakening, manifestation, ascension portal, depending on where you are in your journey. But there's some stuff I want to call to people's attention that they might not have thought about. Yesterday's July 4th was more important than many people will ever realize, not just for people in the U.S., but for people globally. And I'm going to talk about that in just a few minutes. But like I said, My brothers and sisters in Africa and other places in the world where data is not free, I have heard you. I will keep the videos shorter so you can get them in bite-sized pockets as you can. So I just had to share that with you, how I was saved by the bell in more ways than one today on that. And I'll be back in a few with some info on July 4th. I love you all so much. Namaste.